Okay, so good morning and welcome to SMTVS Dark Gold Media Studio, right? Designed by VGA Digital Lab. So we have to send the credits to who really own the Dark Gold Studio. It's SMTVS thing, you know. We could have come out and said SMTVS Media Studio, right? And it probably really sound good, right? SMTVS Media Studio. But as Stamina Television Studio, we're gonna be doing having the site now really act and move like a corporation. And I'm gonna build a apps for it. It's just that, like we say, in about a week or so when I raise up the capital, when I raise up really like set the thing in motion because you don't jump, you have to put your capital and put your capital together and move. We'll have be a paid subscriber, and then I could reproduce SMTVS in the same likeness and color it is, but in our apps, right? Okay, and it would be also connected to this, extremely going back and forth to this, two apps to apps, some other back end work. All right, so you guys, if you watch my last little music video I put out, I actually put out my site, my project on my music video, so it'll circulate. Okay. Uh, this man will get up to talk about being a musician and a video engineer at the same time. And I talk about I I know really understand creation. The creation effect when I'm say create being a creator. Okay, you guys, it all started like I said many years ago when they changed from using flash is fading out, real audio is fading out. HTML5 came about, you know, and browsers suddenly had video and audio could play it right in the browser now, built into the browser. So for most regular people out there, that's nothing. That's just something for you guys to say we can play a video or something to the browser. But on the other end, for the people who develop application that stream through the browser, that's like a big win. That's like whoa, top stuff. So yeah, immediately I went and created HTML5 generator. But before HTML5 generator, I had a Flash generator that did the same thing. You would generate a Flash player that'll generate and copy the code and place it on my website. You know what I mean? And wasn't you thinking of those days of saying having somebody come and use it as an application in that type of way? So yes, I credit Adobe for giving me the knowledge to create like a Flash generator, right? Like that concept. And I threw that concept immediately once I saw HTML5 stuff. And only Apple computer had a C desktop program like that. Had a desktop program like that that you could actually create the HTML5 player because it was all new. So maybe if I would have kept promoted or went that direction, but I was still in the age of learning and still in the grafting and sucking in knowledge, about everything that necessary to build stuff. Now, future compass and these days I have that program around here someplace. I don't know if I can find it. Here it is. I have it right here. And when I reach this level, right, of creating applications and stuff with it, right? I do some control. And we went to the generators, right? So the concept of the video, building video or the page or doing like that. And the concept of audio generation is audio generation. So remember, the AI did get the blueprint from me in words, right? Right? And all the stuff that's going on here, right? Only thing my stuff move around. So I'm gonna start talking to the AI. See, the AI haven't fully got me yet. I'm gonna give it some argument because you see I move stuff around right there, right? So that's a concept where still I have some notes and stuff for the AI to put in where all this stuff becomes dockable and modular. So now I can rearrange it in the screen. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, the most wickedest one that I concepted and I'm going to give to the AI. And you guys will trip out, right? 'Cause let's talk about the studio, which is like a video studio, like a IPTV studio, and a multi-track recording studio all in one. So now I got to have stuff rearranging it. You know what I mean? Okay, so we did this, and we can explain. We got Cam 1 here. We have Cam 2 right here. Okay, and we have this in the video that's loaded in, and then we got live. And if we go down here on the bottom, we can see the live cam. So now it's imperfect to wonder what some in what way the AI is thinking, because we have to incorporate some form of recording. You understand? But it's another concept. It's also a concept that once a live cam is on and we are running the recording, this should be able to have a little recording button on it and automatically start when we say record, we'll be recording the cam on while we're doing the pass. So that come to my mind where I start thinking about non-linear video editing. And I wrote the blueprint for the AI to think about and build a system in a non-linear video editing mode. And you guys in the video will know what I'm talking about, right? That the cam is there and everything that happens is happening non-linear. We can put the camera on record, dropping the footage what we want to drop. During the time we have video there. Okay, for instance, we got video that we are really showing. We got the cam where we're going to cut in with the cam, right? So there got to be something that's still grabbing all this information and rendering a bunch of stuff. So it's going to be a bunch of technical stuff going on. So it's almost like saying, okay, we got camera 1 showing us something, we got camera 2 showing us something, and we got the cam showing us something, right? And all of that, plus the video that we have in the screen, should be recorded or put together. So in some aspect, in an editing mode, you'll have to have all the stuff there that you're editing. But in a TV mode, the live cam becomes real because the live cam is where. So I sat down and I wrote to my blueprint telling the AI to create a TV station switcher for me. And that can also control everything, put everything on play, stop, do this, that. And I told it everything I needed it to have on the interface to connect back to this. So when AI get the new information, it's going to rethink and said, okay. And an instruction about the audio, okay. Now, you notice all this audio is playable here with everything. But if I decide to load the audio from my desktop, let's go to my download drawer. I have a lot of stuff just hanging around. See? All right, we got stuff. So don't stop at stuff. We got tracks, but we can find tracks, I guess. But let me try to find just some music stuff. And okay, let's get this one up in there. Okay, so let's go again, and that's 2. So let's get 3, cause there I guess is something. So let's get 3 as well. And we got 3. Okay, that's cool. That's good enough for demonstration. Okay, so we got 2. We took 2. Oh, let's take another one. Okay. So this is where I said that the AI was listening to me on another level, and when listening to me on another level, he decided to do his own little thing, right? And I'm like, cool. So now I need to tell the AI how to manage the data within the system, you know, how to manage the data in the system, right? So we're gonna explain where I'm from now. Okay, so if you notice here, each of these got a play button. So these are being played individually. Now, if I hit play here,
what are we going to retrieve, Captain?
okay, it is playing the video. I'm gonna turn on my box a little bit. Okay, so that's gonna play the video. Okay, but it does not play the audio on the bottom. Okay, all right. But I can play the audio here. So you guys see the first concept of the multi-track recording thing. So because the AI someone was thinking of it, like, all right, okay, let's talk about we in the tech blog. Let's talk about is the AI a real person or is it just a machine? Okay, the AI thinks, allowing don't have a real thought to said like, okay, wow, it's just I'm here seeing that the AI took information from my studio draft and took the information from the video draft and attempt to meld both of them together. So now I've got to have it create this universal remote control. If you guys see that I had a remote control I put up on Facebook, I saved it in a PFD file, you know. I'm going to feed it to the AI next. I've also saved all those mixer stuff and I put up on YouTube. I converted in a readable text thing so I can put it into the AI and tell the AI read it because why I gave it Wave Surfer and it installed it. So I'm saying, okay, this thing should be able to read a PDF file. You know what I mean? So let's put all this stuff in PDF and give it to the AI and said, okay, this is my mixer board and these are my modules and stuff like that because I gave the AI the waves. These waves, I'm responsible for doing this, not the AI. And I had to look for the file for me, the JS file for me, and bring it. So now that this JS file is in my thing, all everything in the example, I mean, editing region, zoom in, this, all that is there, the real stuff. I just have to go now and look at my wave surfer, look at the wave surfer example and start feeding the AI the example them one at a time and said implement this to the wave for me. Right? So thanks you guys. Today we talked about how the AI is thinking for itself and is taking my two ideas and try to put it into one. And now it's like I have a multi-track recording studio on the bottom, but it doesn't have a multi-track, it doesn't have a one control that will actually play the multi-track. So now if we establish, oh, it's even cool still, you know. Like say if on top here we can be doing the video editing and stuff, and on the bottom here we can slide down and still do multi-track recording. So what's going to really happen? We'll have the multi-track recorder studio down on the bottom and the video portion on the bottom, and it really see everything. You know, okay, I will say I'm the one who made the AI do that. You know what I did? In creating the recording studio, maybe if I had left out of the draft the sound lock and give the recording studio a video screen so we could lock sound and picture together and all this. I was trying to establish two different things, right? Even though I figured out how to make, but I figured out how to do it now. I'm going to implement that drive in another apps I have. Just a total recording studio and everything, right? But I'm still going to have it need the AI to create the module that is a production music company within the thing. See what I'm getting at? Okay, see, I'm the individual who do a lot of stuff, multiple, and I feel I gotta go here and there to this site and that site to get things done. So I'm trying to make all these operation, office, whether we are doing podcast, studio recording, editing. Oh, I'm having it build a full editing, Photoshop editing system in there. I have even PDF creation conversion file, so I can convert stuff into PFD and PDF and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of technical stuff. I'm not gonna go into it with you guys to like balloons your brain about the tech stuff, right? But if you have been on any site, any website, and every action that you see happening and most major service that's going on in the web, when you come to my thing, you're going to find all of that in one place. And we're going to be giving it for such a good price that a lot of people going to come. It's going to believe it. So we just push an application that SMTVS is doing this, and keep your eye on SMTVS because we show you a lot of stuff. And I show you all working with the AI, human being working with the AI, have the AI to produce this. Now, if we got some time here, I can go to my see we back here where I talk to the AI, right? This is where I talk to the AI, right? See the thing on the bottom here where I send the message. Okay, let's go back to where I want. No, I'm saying, and look at some of these ops that I have just sitting there. You know what I mean? Prototypes after prototype to reach where you want to go, and that some of them is going to be really usable. Okay, let's see. Is it yeah, I think it's this guy right here. View this ops. Oh shit. Holy shit. So this ops want to be published for me. I'm gonna publish it and see it. Wrong one. I don't publish it. Oh, where this doggone thing? Okay, I think it's not. Oh, I'm not you. But you right here. Because I'm a dog gold still. Okay. Yeah. Is this brother here? Okay. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so when I first talked to the AI about editing and all that stuff, so now I'm gonna come back to this program, this one right here, and let it install the JS for me, and then you guys gonna end up. See, this is the AI version of it, okay, and this is my version. So you see, talking on another level of creation, if you are someone without knowledge of what you are doing, the AI can only represent. Well, so if somebody come up here and they said, I'm going to build a recording studio and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff, they just remember that AI is going to give you this for real. Now, if you're a programmer and you're dealing with a lot of different programmers, even doing open source stuff, just can use it, then you can get information and you can let this happen. So there's really a big difference when they call and say everybody jump into the AI and do what they are doing. The man who make a shoes, if he goes and tell the AI to make a shoes, the AI will make the shoes the right way because you know. So when I asked the AI to create a radio station, video editor, I know about all that stuff. I'm an engineer, like a multi-engineer, video audio multi-engineer, web engineer, all this stuff. I know about servers, I know about electronics, I know about a lot of stuff. So that's where all that stuff now comes into play. I can bring a lot of real world stuff into play, which I am going to do. See, this is just the music of my development. What about real world things, stuff that deal with medical stuff, and a lot of that kind of stuff, thing going on. I sat last night and thought about, wow, I'm going to create a ops, a doctor, a medical doctor, and I'm going to have this ops go and pull up all the information to Bumblecleat you can get for every medical, this disease, blah, 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 everything. And put that in my data, and you're going to be coming there and feeling a symptom and simple talk to the ops, and the ops just diagnose. It's on a real vibe. So those are some of the things I think about that's really good. Okay, another ops I think about is classroom ops. So these are free ops. When there was COVID and everything, and I was in Jamaica and everything, I know so the kids them like I getting certain things. So we're gonna create something that override that. If that ever happen again, you them still can go to school. And Google tried to do it, and that's was a good thing, but somebody else is doing it too. Now another apps that I find will be very usable in my country because the kids them every year have to go and buy a book for go to school. And I keep looking at these books as I buy them because I have a son now, he's going to high school, and I've been buying books from him about 2 and every year. And this year he's going to high school, I got to go buy new books. So I'm going to find a system to create free books online apps. The same exact book that they have with the same information. Of course, yes, we have to go deal with the Ministry of Education in Jamaica to okay it that we can do that. So these books, these electronic books on the apps becomes the same thing that they're buying and all that kind of stuff. So try to do stuff for people. Because we live in a poor society in Jamaica and we have it hard. So people don't even think my apps is going to be important to other poor people too, And we'll find ways to give poor creators, people that we say living in rural areas, and we call it poor because them not have money, them have to struggle and go work and get out of money. Easy way into the system to start creating. So a young youth, give him the ability to create a movie and all that stuff. Because when I'm done with this will be like a Hollywood blouse and skirt studio where you can come in and literally make a movie. From the animation, from the pre-stuff. Remember, okay, early on I did the first program, and I asked the AI to give me a video generator, and he gave me an AI video generator, one that you can generate. It search and find video on the web, and then you can save it. So now, when I was creating this, I didn't say that, but on the next note, I instructed, create that for me, like that. And now it's easy to let the AI know to create it, because I went into that thing and just marked the name and what the AI said it was. And then it's going to know. So this is going to have in the studio where you can generate video over the web and save it in the library. Of course, yes, I will tell you from now, you will have to have credit, But of course, for the people who come in, we'll have a program just like the guys are giving us a program now, 5 free credit. When our stuff go on, you have a 5 free credit, be able to do something to generate. Like you come and use in the studio, even as a creator, you'll have that ability to generate by using the credit. Okay? So thanks a lot and keep watching SMTVS.com, and we are working hard around here.